And this is the stuffing that I have for my guests that don't like it baked inside the turkey. I'm going to put it in my casserole dish, leave it off to the side on the stove, and like I said, once the turkey has cooked for a while, then I'll place it into the oven and let it heat the rest of the way so it's nice and warm for my dinner. It really smells good in here. There's a lot of guests that, you know, I do have over for dinner that don't like the stuffing inside the turkey. They prefer it out of the turkey, so that's no problem. That's why I make a lot of stuffing. This way here, everyone's got different tastes. They have it in the turkey, and they also have it out of the turkey. And it's very, very good. So this is my meat stuffing. It's not your traditional bread stuffing, which everyone uses for the holidays. I like to use the meat stuffing. So what I'll do is I'll put tin foil over this, put this off to the side on the stove, and then I'll wait and put it in the oven. So as my turkey is in the oven, I like to have everything prepared. This way here, like I said, I can sit and talk with my guests. So I have my carrots on the stove that are boiling, so I'll just wait for those. The green bean casseroles on top of the stove waiting to be put into the oven. I also have my stuffing that a lot of my guests don't like inside the turkey. I have that off to the side, along with the stuffing that's already in the turkey. So there'll be two different types of stuffings. And when I did my potatoes for the stuffings, I did some extra potatoes. So this way here, I have my mashed potatoes already ready. I'll put this off to the side, leave that rest on the stove. And in like about 15 minutes before the turkey's ready, I'll pop it into my microwave, heat up the mashed potatoes, and then everything's all done. I don't have to worry about all the dishes on the stove or doing the dishes. I have time to sit with my guests, and then the meal is all set. So I like to prepare things ahead of time. This way here, all I have to do is just wait for the turkey. I drained my carrots. I put them in this dish over here. I put a tablespoon of butter along with 3 tablespoons of sugar. I mixed it all in. So now I'll put my aluminum foil on top. I'll place it on top of the stove over here where I'm waiting for the turkey to get done, and I already have my green bean casserole ready to go into the oven, my stuffing, my carrots, and my mashed potatoes that I already have made, and I'll put that into the microwave. And once the turkey's done, I'll show you how I make my fabulous gravy. It's really excellent on top of the stuffing, on top of the turkey, the mashed potatoes. I mean, it's really, really good. As my turkey is baking in the oven, it makes its own gravy. So what I'm going to do is take some of that gravy out and put it inside my pan that's sitting on top of my stove. So let me check on my turkey. You can see it's browning up nicely. And remember I told you before, some of the stuffing will come out. So I'm going to take this handy suction, take some of the gravy out. Do is just take this gravy, leave it on top of my stove, and wait till the turkey produces more gravy, and then I'll add that to it, and then I'll thicken the gravy, and I'll show you how great it is. It really smells great in here. I mean, the turkey's cooking up nicely. It's browning nice. Check on the turkey about every hour. When you check on your turkey about every hour to take the gravy out, you'll see that it does make a lot of gravy, and you'll take that gravy and then put it into your pot on top of your stove. And once you get the pot about halfway, and then I'll show you how you thicken the gravy and how excellent it tastes on top of the turkey, the potatoes, and the stuffing. So in about another hour, what I'm going to do is I'll put my green bean casserole and my stuffings in the oven. I have my potatoes and my carrots in the microwave. So in about another hour, 2 hours tops, my meal will be complete. My gravy on the stove here, so what I'm going to do is just add a little Wondra to thicken it up. It's all the gravy from the turkey. Just pour the Wondra in, and you can see that it started to thicken right up. What I like to add in here is Kitchen Bouquet. So I'll add just a couple of drops. It's a gravy enhancer. I'll lower my heat. And I'll put the old S&P in. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. And you can see how nice and thick this gravy got. And in my gravy, it's just the turkey gravy itself. I put a little Wonder flour in there to thicken it. The old S&P, salt and pepper, and a little kitchen bouquet, just a little bit, it's a gravy enhancer, just to give it a little bit more flavor. My gravy's all done. My green bean casserole is all nicely done. You can see that the onions on top browned, so that's all ready. My stuffing's nicely browned. I have my mashed potatoes and my carrots in the microwave, which are all done. And now I'm going to take my turkey out of the oven. You can see how it nicely browned on top when I put the butter on it and the salt and pepper. And the legs are still tied together. And I told you before that a little bit of stuffing would come out of the top, which it did. So the turkey is perfectly done. Now all I have to do is put my rolls in the oven, warm them up, slice my turkey, and then I'm all ready to serve my guests. So it's that easy. I mean, all this was done in a day. I entertained with my guest. I had everything pre-made. So it's fast and easy, and it's a great meal. And if you like, you can email me at cherylsrealvideoworld@yahoo.com. And I look forward to your comments or suggestions. I really appreciate it. And I thank you for watching Home Cooking with Cheryl. And have a happy Thanksgiving and enjoy this meal. You're going to love it as much as I do.